What's the Chow Chinchows? JoesphGames here, and welcome to a battle replay from my Week 14 match of the WSS, the World Showdown Series. I've decided from now on I'm going to postcom my battles. It gives me more time to try and think about moves and maybe even try to play my matches properly, because I try and provide entertainment to you guys and try and do my matches at the same time. It doesn't always go to plan. I'm not thinking about my moves enough, and I'm not doing what I need to do. So from now on, I'm going to be postcomming my matches. I'm sorry if people like the live com situation. I really need to think about what I do in my matches, especially in the IBL. And maybe try to think about this. Now, obviously, in this match, my opponent, That Hat Gamer, plays a lot of Pokemons. As we can see from his team, he has Celesteela, he has an Aromatisse, he has a Chansey, a Alolan Muck, and he also has Whimsicott. So those things are literally bulky, and I didn't really have a lot of bulky options. I also didn't have a lot of physical options that I could go with for this. I put up the best team I could. Sadly, it wasn't the best team that it could have been. But anyway, let's play this match under really slow conditions so I can actually commentate over this match, because if I play it under fast, I'm not going to be... This is my first post-commentated battle. I have to get used to showdown speed whilst I'm doing this. So let's play with the music off. I can add music later. Okay, so I start this match with Extension Cord, thinking I can Volt Switch out into anything that he brings in, because he didn't bring a ground type. What do I know? He brings Chansey, so my Volt Switch doesn't really do too much. So I Volt Switch out. This does nothing to Chansey, because Chansey is literally beef, and physical and special beef at that. So I switch out here. I'm thinking to myself, what the hell do I do here? So I go into Charles. I'm thinking, because I got Focus Blast on here, I was thinking maybe I could hit off a Focus Blast and it would do some damage. But I was thinking also the fact that he would switch into Celesteela, which is the one thing I actually wanted him to switch into at that point. That's why I did Earth Power there. I was choiced into Earth Power, but I wanted him to switch into Celesteela or Alolan Muck at that point. That's why I went for it. Sadly, he wasn't falling for it. I also let rocks get up on me, and I didn't really have a Defogger this week, so it was kind of annoying. And then I went into Wheezing here, because I thought maybe I could do something with Wheezing. Maybe I could burn it. Maybe I could try and get rid of it that way. But it's so beefy as Chansey. And again, another Seismic Toss gets me down. Sadly, I do have the. I did get the burn off this time, which is really good. I did sadly have the. I get another Seismic Toss, and I wasn't taking these hits very, very well, sadly, so it just really didn't work out for me. I got the Black Sludge there, as you can see. He got the burn damage, but I really wanted maybe like a physical move. This probably would have been the time to bring Explosion, you know, to tell you the truth. I don't think Chansey would have lived an Explosion. As we see here, I switch into Runner. I'm thinking to myself, Runner can do maybe something against this. Maybe I can Scold it. Maybe I can freeze. Maybe I can do something with it. I don't know. I was trying anything to outbulk this thing, but like Chansey is so bulky, and it's so hard to deal with bulk like this. And of course, Natural Cure is a thing, so he got rid of his burn. I didn't even realize he got rid of his burn, actually. So yeah, there's another thing I didn't realize. Now he goes into Whimsicott, and Whimsicott is probably could have Energy Balled me or anything. So I was going to Calm Mind and then Ice Beam, but I feel like I wouldn't have outsped Whimsicott because of Prankster. So whatever he was going to try and do, it was going to hurt me. Or you know, do me over, so I couldn't actually do what I wanted to do. So here I go into Charles, and I get taunted. But Charles is full of attacks anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered if I got taunted with Charles. I wanted to Sludge Wave the Whimsicott here, but sadly it didn't work out the way I wanted it to, because he goes into this thing, and this thing does not. This thing can take a Sludge Wave, or Sludge Wave does nothing to it, this is immune. I was kind of hoping maybe he'd stay in and I could do some damage to it, but sadly not. I'm choiced, so I have to switch out again now, and I could have dealt with this thing. I could have dealt with Celesteela, but I was choiced, sadly. Flash Cannon does a little bit of damage. This is where I rest, I believe, because I wanted to get some energy back and eat my Chester Berry, so I do. And I'm now awake with full health, but sadly there's really not much Runner can do against this thing, because it carries Energy Ball, so why did I rest? Why do I rest when it carries Energy Ball? So I switch out, kind of scared of the Energy Ball, could have Ice Beamed, I guess, maybe. Go back into Charles this time, hoping that I can get off something that can do some damage to this thing, because this thing is really scary. He does the Energy Ball again. I live with 16 health, which is great. And now I want to go for Earth Power again, but he switches out again. And it really annoys me. So I get locked into Earth Power, and Chansey is again literally bulky, can get off a soft boiled or anything like that and deals with me again. God damn it. Literally plays defensively throughout this entire match. It was so goddamn annoying. At this point, Darude was in my in the chat, messaging me, telling me to try anything to get rid of this Chansey. So this is basically what I do. I tried the Aura Spear, didn't work out very well. I tried anything at this moment in time to try and get rid of this Chansey, but sadly he switches out the Chansey into Celesteela again, and this is where there was an Aura Spear coming in here. It did crit, but it didn't do anything really good, so sadly it wasn't the best move I could have gone for here. I guess maybe if I had carried Flamethrower, or maybe if Charles had carried Fire Blast, I would have been okay, but I don't know. I did try my hardest to play this match really well. So I switched into Gas Ball here. Gas Ball does have Flamethrower, so I guess I could have done that. But Flash Cannon, crit, Gas Ball dies. I think Gas Ball would have lived if it wasn't a crit. I'm not exactly sure on that, but I think he might have lived. And he gets off the Beast Boost, which is kind of annoying. And at that point, I actually did honestly think this match was over, because the fact is, really, he's not going to let me take Celesteela, so he's going to switch out, obviously. So there's really nothing, and goes into Chansey again, and he just plays Bulk, and I can't beat Bulk. No matter what I do, I can't beat Bulk. It's gonna be like, it's just not my thing. It's really hard to play Bulk again, so like that. So I hit the Earth Power, does nothing. I go into Runner, trying to scold this thing, thinking that maybe that would help, but you know, I get hit with Seismic Toss and I go down to 18 health, so I decided to rest again. Or I decided I'd wait and then see if I could rest again. This is where I try and go into Colin and try and do anything with it. But sadly, nothing is going to work out my way. So he goes into Whimsicott here. Maybe I could have... I was going to Air Slash. I Air Slashed this thing quite a bit. Did some damage to it. But it didn't work out the way I wanted it to, really. He switches into this thing. He switches into his Aromatisse now, and I guess Aromatisse was a good switch for him, because he could have used Gyro Ball on me. The Air Slash was a good move, and it did do a lot of damage, but it didn't work out the way I wanted it to. It didn't do enough damage. Does do a lot of damage though. and it does flinch a lot, so that's pretty cool. He's probably got, I think if I remember correctly here, he switches out. I should have played this on a slightly faster speed, shouldn't I? Anyway, so yeah, he switches out here, goes into, I can't remember what he goes into actually. He goes into Chansey again, and I'm still thinking, I've got to do something. And I try air slash, and try and flinch this thing, but like, it doesn't. It works out quite a bit actually. It works quite a lot, but it doesn't actually what I wanted to do. Really, I was kind of hoping for a crit or something like that. I did try the super effective Aura Spear there, but like again, special move does nothing. Can't deal with this Chansey. No matter what I do, cannot deal with the Chansey. Cannot deal with bulk. I really don't know how to deal with bulk. My team is very special, and like this week was all special attackers, but I didn't really know how to deal with bulk. I mean, I guess I could have bought some physical attackers. This probably would have been the 1 week where I could have bought physical Nidoking. I'll bring it next week. Because I can play some memes now. I know I'm definitely out of playoff positions. So yeah, I roost up here because, you know, he's doing a lot of damage to me. And the only thing I've maybe any soft foils because, you know, he's a dick. And he's playing defensively, and I hate people when they play defensively. I can't play like that. Aura Spear again does like 14. It does literally nothing. So yeah, I suck at this. I'm going slightly faster now. Anyway, so he Seismic tosses me. Does do some damage. It gets some HP back with leftovers, but it doesn't really help me in this situation. I try and Dazzling Gleam because I thought Stab might help, but nope. Honestly, I really don't know what I was doing in this situation. I was trying anything to kill something and stop it from being a 6-0 because I honestly did not know what to do against this Chansey. The Seismic Toss, again, it was just a wall of bulk. And there's really not much else I could do in this situation. So I tried to Air Slash. I get the flinch, which is nice. Do I Air Slash again here? I can't remember. No, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I Air Slash again. And I get the flinch again. And I just keep thinking to myself, how is this happening? I'm pulling off the flinches like so much. And again, third flinch in a row. Oh, trying this again. Air Slash. And I get the fourth flinch. I get a fourth flinch. Really nice. I do it again. Air Slash. Get a fifth flinch. Get a critical hit Air Slash this time. And again, a flinch. I was going to go for the Aurora Spear there to do some damage, but didn't work out. Got a critical hit on the Celesteela on the Air Slash from the Aurora Spear. Hoping that was going to be enough to do some damage, but sadly it was not. Then I Thunderbolt the Celesteela to do something, anything. And it does work out really nicely. Then he goes into this thing. I can't really beat this thing because it carries knockoff, it carries Shadow Sneak. So anytime I had anything that could have dealt with this thing, I get hurt like hell. As we can see, Thunderbolt does nothing, knockoff does everything, and there goes my Choice Scarf. And a Shadow Sneak beats me before I get a chance to use Volt Switch. Shadow Sneak beats me here as well. Shadow Sneak just does everything to me, and I can't deal with the thing. So I go into Togekiss. I try to flinch him again. It does work this time. He flinches, and I'm trying to keep on flinching him. It's working pretty nicely, but that time it didn't work. Got poison jabbed. Got poisoned. I live with one. And his Shadow Sneaks me and I'm dead. So all got left is Abigail. Abigail can't really do much to an Alolan Muck. I do paralyze him and get the Thunderbolt off, but sadly, knock off. What are you going to do? It was a defensive match. He played really well. He played so goddamn defensively, and I couldn't really deal with the bulk in the end, sadly, so There's not really much I could do in that situation. I enjoyed the matchup, and he did play rather well. I didn't play as well as I should have done. Bad prepping on my behalf this time. Probably should have told me that I needed to bring some kind of physical defensive or physical attacking mon into this. I don't think Breloom would have been the mon to bring, because Breloom kind of is walled by his team. But maybe I could have bought Physical Nidoking. Maybe that was the play to bring Physical Nidoking this week. Maybe I could have bought Explosion on Wheezing as well. There's a few ideas I could have gone with here, but like, it sadly didn't work out for me the way I wanted it to. If you enjoyed today's battle, you can go ahead and leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Next week we take on the Long Island Typhlosions and ShadowFireXD. He's got an interesting team. I think we can beat it. But I'm also going to be playing for fun because I know I'm out of playoffs positions, and I guess maybe I'll just be playing some memes. Maybe. I don't know. I'll try something anyway. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, if you're on VidMe, leave an upvote, follow channel, and of course, leave a comment over there as well. We're winding down in our matches here in the WSS. I would like to say that I'm coming back for Season 3, but I honestly don't know. I kind of just want to focus on my IVL matches and leave it at that when it comes to League at this moment in time. But I am going to finish out my matches here in the WSS for Season 2, and we'll see about Season 3 as long as it's after IBL, because I really want to focus on one league at a time. Anyway, till next time, I'm JoesphGames, and I am out. See you again.